Hey everyone, Cameron McBride here, Senior Enterprise Portal Developer with XTIVIA. Mobile is everything these days. It's a big important part of everyone's website or product. And here at XTIVIA, we are delivering some exciting mobile applications to meet our clients' needs. What we wanted to do today was put on a demo to show you the power of Liferay and how it can be used in a mobile environment. In today's demo, we're going to show you multiple powerful features that Liferay offers in the mobile arena. We're going to be using native Android development for this application. We're going to be using a product called Liferay Screens that allows you to rapidly develop components for your application by just plugging them in, and Liferay's already done the development for you. We're going to show you Liferay push notifications. This is what will send notifications to your phone to let you know that something has happened on the portal and you can go to your mobile application and take action. We're also going to show you the Liferay Mobile SDK, which is the core powerful component that Liferay provides for mobile development. Finally, we're also going to show remote services and Service Builder in this mobile environment. The first thing we're going to show today is guest access. Normally in Liferay, the user has to be logged in before accessing the site remotely. We've gotten around this by using some custom Service Builder code, and now we are able to access some things without being logged in as a guest. We're going to show you a web content listing of guest articles. They will have a thumbnail, there'll be an avatar photo, some really interesting stuff that you're going to see. We're also going to show you what happens when you pick on one of the web content articles and you view the content. Okay, so here I am looking at an out-of-the-box Liferay 6.2 portal. I have some content published on the guest site. Anyone can see it. There's 5 articles here. Now let's go over and launch the mobile app and see what that looks like. So when the mobile app loads, you're looking at the same listing. They're even in the same order of content. Now what you're seeing here is regular Android native card view, list view. It's just out of the box stuff. We have this thumbnail image that's coming from a Liferay structure. We're showing the author's avatar photo, which is also coming from Liferay, and then we're showing various content details like author, version, categories, things like that. If you click on one of these, you'll view the actual content. So now we're looking at a web view of the actual HTML content for this article. Pretty neat. To refresh, it's just like any other Android application. You can just drag down and it will reload if there was new articles there. The next thing we're going to show is Liferay Screens. Liferay Screens is a really cool plug-and-play component, just like native Android components. You just plug it in, and Liferay has already done the legwork to create the UI and the back-end functionality to communicate with Liferay. You just plug it in and you start using it. They have multiple style choices. They have an older kind of design. They have the new material design. You just pick which one you want. You can also customize, you can extend, you can create your own Liferay screens that you could distribute or use across multiple apps. Let's take a look at that. We've implemented Liferay screens in 2 places, the sign-in and the registration. So let's take a look at the sign-in page. So here's our sign-in page in our mobile demo app. This part here in the middle, email address, password, and sign-in, that's a Liferay screenlet. You just plug in the component and they're going to handle logging in, invalid logins, the session, all of that handled for you. The stuff around it is not part of the screenlet, it's just extra components we've put on the screen. The registration screen is similar. This is all a Liferay screenlet. A user can come here, they can create a new account, they can sign up. The next thing we're going to show is permissioned content. Once a user logs in, there will be more content they're able to see than a guest user. That's their permission content. We're also going to show you the navigation drawer where the user can see the guest site, their personal sites, and all the sites and organizations that they're members of. We're also going to show you a little of how personal site content can be used. So here we are back on our out-of-the-box portal. What we're going to do is we're going to log in. Now that we're logged in, you can see there's much more content. 10, 12 pieces of content there. We're also a member of a few sites. And if we switch to one of those sites, all of this is private content as well. Now let's go check out the same thing over in the mobile app. We'll use the screenlet to log in. And just as an example, we'll put in a bad password. You see how this comes up here, could not log in. That's also part of the screenlet. Liferay handles that for you. Now let's log in. So now we're looking at the guest site, but now we can see all this extra content that's permissioned. You can also go here to the navigation drawer, and now you see here's our guest site that was already there, but now there's my personal site, there's a Liferay organization site, there's a regular site. The user can see all of this. Up here at the top we also have the user's avatar photo, their name and email address. It's really cool. If we go to the personal site, you can see there's some generic sample content I've created for this demo. And let's go try this on the website. Here you can see it's the same articles, and let's create a new one real quick. So now that we've published one new article, let's go back over and let's refresh our My Site. And there's our new article. See how nice that is that you could create private content on your private site and then see it mobile from the app. The next thing we're going to show is how we have implemented categories in the mobile application. Content in the portal can be tagged with categories. That's nothing new. What we've done is we have also allowed the user to subscribe to categories. They can view, add, remove subscriptions to the categories. Behind the scenes, what this is using is the out-of-the-box subscription layer in Liferay on the category asset. So let's show what that looks like. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to this site called Tech Highlights. You can see here that the content is tagged with categories. This one's internet and phones, this one's computer and internet, this one is gaming, so on and so forth. Here at the top we have a way to filter by category. If you just wanted to see Android articles, now it's going to filter that list and you're only going to see articles that have the Android tag in it. Now let's take a look at the category subscriptions. Here you can see I'm subscribed to 3 categories. I can remove a category, and I can see the list of all the categories that have been set up inside of Liferay, and I can subscribe to a new category. You might be wondering, where is all this category stuff leading to? Well, Liferay push notifications is where it's going. With Liferay push notifications, we're able to send push notifications to Android and to iOS. It uses standard Google Cloud messaging and Apple push notification services. Liferay here is the middleman. Your code sends the push notification to Liferay, and Liferay handles all the communications to and from Google or Apple. There's no need for a middleman like Parse or Urban Airship. You get to keep all the technology inside of Liferay. We're also going to show you regular and expanded notifications on Android. So here we are back on the site. We're ready to try out push notifications. So what we need to do first is we need to publish a piece of content and tag it to some categories, then go take a look and see if we got a notification. So here we're creating a piece of new web content. We're using our custom structure that we made called thumbnail. We'll give it a title. We have a place to upload an image. And we can give it some plain old web content. Now let's tag it with a couple of categories. Now let's publish it and see if we get a notification. So you can see we got a notification here at the top. This is an expanded notification because it has our image here in the background, and it has some extra content. It has our title, author, the site, the categories, and you can collapse your expanded notification so it turns into a regular one, and then you can expand it back out again. So now let's click on it, and it should launch us to this piece of content. So now the app is launching, and it's going to open us up right to the demo we just created. So see, here's our piece of content. You can see it over here on the website too. We can press this little info button and get some general information about it, like the site name, things like that. So in conclusion, I hope you've enjoyed this demo, and I hope you're able to see the power that Liferay's mobile features can bring to your mobile application.